Hey there, real estate enthusiasts. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that right now, while everyone else is sitting on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment, there's a golden opportunity staring you right in the face? October 2025 just gave us some fascinating data. And here's the kicker. Prices are down 4.7% year over year, inventory is tightening, and mortgage rates are dropping. You know what that spells? Opportunity. While others are paralyzed by fear, smart investors are positioning themselves for the next wave. Stick around because I'm about to break down exactly what's happening in the GTA market right now, and more importantly, how you can use this information to your advantage. Welcome back to the channel. I'm diving deep into the October 2025 GTA real estate market, and we're doing this the right way. We're analyzing month-over-month data because here's my question for you. If you were looking to buy or sell a property today, would you want to know what happened last October, or would you rather know what happened just last month in September? Exactly. Month-over-month analysis gives you the pulse of what's actually happening right now, not ancient history. Now, I want to set expectations up front. We're going to go through lots of numbers today. Numbers, and more numbers. Why? Because I focus on numbers so that you don't have to believe what someone thinks is happening in the market. The numbers spell everything out crystal clear. This data is your armor. This is how you become a better, smarter real estate investor. So let's get into it. Before we dive in, if you're finding value in this content, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you know someone on their own real estate journey who could benefit from this analysis, be sure to share this video with them. Your support helps me continue creating valuable content that cuts through the noise and gives you real actionable insights. Let's start with the big picture. According to the Toronto Real Estate Board's latest report, we saw 6,138 home sales in October 2025, which is down 9.5% compared to October 2024. But here's what's interesting. New listings jumped to 16,069, up 2.7% year over year. Now, when I look at my detailed market analysis combining all communities and all property types, the median sold price in October landed at $915,000. Compare that to September's median of $912,250. We're talking about essential price stability month over month. That's a key indicator. The average days on market was 33 days. But here's where it gets revealing. The property days on market, which doesn't reset when sellers relist, was 66 days. That tells us some sellers are refreshing their listings to attract buyers. The Toronto Real Estate Board reported that the MLS Home Price Index Composite benchmark was down 5% year over year, and the average selling price hit $1,054,372, down 7.2% from last year. The dominant theme, we're looking at a year-over-year price correction ranging from negative 4.7% to negative 8.1% across different property types. But here's the opportunity. Inventory is actually tightening and sales are holding relatively steady. Let me give you your first actionable insight. Understand that we are firmly in a buyer's market, but it's a nuanced one. The Toronto Real Estate Board's president, Alekia Berry-Spruill, hit the nail on the head when she said that buyers who are confident in their employment situation and ability to make mortgage payments over the long term are benefiting from affordable housing market conditions relative to the past few years. Here's what this means for you practically. If you have stable employment, strong credit, and you've been waiting for an entry point, this is your window. Monthly mortgage payments for an average price GTA home continued to trend lower in October, benefiting from both lower borrowing costs and lower selling prices. That's a double advantage you haven't had in years. But here's the reality check. Many intending home buyers remain on the sidelines due to uncertainty about their economic future. That uncertainty is creating opportunity for those who are prepared. While the crowd waits, the informed investor acts. Use this time to get pre-approved, understand exactly what you can afford, and start viewing properties with serious intent. Now let's break down what's happening with each property type because not all real estate is created equal right now, starting with detached homes. The October 2025 median price came in at $1,200,000, exactly the same as September. That's remarkable price stability. These homes sold in about 31 days on market. Year over year, detached homes are down 4.8% from October 2024. But zoom out to the 5-year view, and they're still up 15% in value. The message: detached homes are holding the line and showing resilience. Semi-detached homes tell a different story. The median price was $930,000, a slight dip of about $10,000 from September's $940,000. But here's what's fascinating. Semi-detached homes are moving the fastest of any property type with just 25 days on market. Even though they're down 7% year over year, buyer interest remains strong in this segment. If you're looking for liquidity and demand, this is where it's at. Freehold townhouses came in at a median price of $885,000, virtually unchanged from September's $888,900. They're selling in 29 days on market, indicating healthy demand. Year over year, values are down 6.8%, but here's the golden nugget. This category has the strongest long-term growth, up 79% over the last 10 years. If you're playing the long game, townhouses have proven their worth. Now, condo apartments. This is where we're seeing the most pressure. The median price dropped to $565,000 from September's $575,000. That $10,000 drop is the most noticeable month-over-month decline among all dwelling types. Condos are taking the longest to sell at 40 days on market, and they're experiencing the largest year-over-year decline at negative 8.1%. If you're a condo investor or buyer, you have maximum negotiating power right now. Here's your second major insight. Pay close attention to inventory trends because they're telling us where the market is heading. Let me break down the flow of the market for you. In September, we had 1,616 new listings, 507 properties sold, and 2,115 active listings. Fast forward to October, new listings dropped significantly to 1,323, total sold increased slightly to 523, and active listings fell to 1,939. What does this mean in plain English? In October, fewer new properties came onto the market, but more actually sold. This resulted in tightening inventory. When inventory tightens while sales remain steady or increase, that puts a floor under prices. This is exactly why we saw the overall median price hold steady month over month, despite year-over-year declines. For you as a buyer or investor, this means the window of maximum opportunity might be narrowing. For sellers, it suggests that panic selling isn't necessary if you price correctly and your property is in good condition. Third, actionable insight. Your strategy should vary dramatically based on which property type you're targeting. This isn't a one-size-fits-all market. If you're looking at detached homes, you're dealing with a stable premium segment. The month-over-month stability tells us that serious buyers are still willing to pay for detached properties and sellers aren't desperate. Your approach here should be thorough due diligence and fair offers, not lowball tactics. For semi-detached buyers, move quickly. 25 days on market means competition still exists. These properties are attracting multiple viewings, so have your financing ready and be prepared to make decisions fast. Townhouse buyers have the sweet spot of reasonable pricing with strong long-term appreciation history. If you're a first-time buyer or someone looking to build equity over time, this segment offers excellent value. Condo buyers and investors, you have the upper hand. 40 days on market and the steepest price declines means sellers are motivated. This is where you can negotiate hard, ask for concessions, and potentially find incredible deals, especially if you're willing to hold for the medium to long term. Fourth insight, and this one's crucial, your mortgage strategy matters more than ever right now. The Toronto Real Estate Board's Chief Information Officer, Jason Mercer, pointed out that monthly mortgage payments for an average-priced GTA home continued to trend lower in October, benefiting from both lower borrowing costs and lower selling prices. Here's what you need to do. Don't just focus on the purchase price. Calculate your total monthly carrying costs with current rates. Many buyers are discovering they can afford more home than they thought possible just a few months ago. Work with a licensed mortgage broker who can structure your financing to maximize your purchasing power while keeping your payments comfortable. Also, consider this. If you currently own a property and you're sitting on a higher interest rate from a couple of years ago, now might be the time to explore refinancing or restructuring your existing mortgage. Lower rates create opportunities not just for new purchases, but for optimizing your current real estate holdings. Fifth and final insight, recognize that market uncertainty is creating a two-tier system right now. The Toronto Real Estate Board noted that once we have more certainty on the economic front, including trade relationships, home sales should increase. Here's your competitive advantage. While others wait for certainty, you can act on probability and preparation. If you're confident in your employment, if you have emergency reserves, if you've done your homework on neighborhoods and property values, you don't need to wait for everyone else to feel comfortable. In fact, waiting until everyone feels certain means you'll be buying in a more competitive market with higher prices. The informed investor understands that perfect certainty never exists. What exists is calculated risk backed by solid fundamentals. Strong employment, growing population, limited land supply, and improving affordability through lower rates and prices all point toward opportunity, not paralysis. Listen, I know we've covered a lot of ground today, and you might be thinking, this is great information, but how does it apply specifically to my situation? That's exactly why I want to invite you to book a call with me through my Calendly link, which you'll find in the description below. We can talk about all things real estate. I can go over an in-depth analysis of a potential home purchase or provide a comprehensive home evaluation. And here's the thing, I'm also a licensed mortgage broker, which means I can assist you in getting a new mortgage or restructuring your existing one. This isn't just about finding the right property, it's about finding the right financial structure to make it work for your specific situation. Don't leave money on the table. Don't make decisions in a vacuum. Let's strategize together and create a plan that's tailored to your goals, your budget, and your timeline. The link is right in the description. Book your call today. Here's the bottom line. October 2025 gave us a market that's stabilizing month over month while still offering year-over-year discounts. That's a rare combination. The condo market is presenting maximum opportunity for negotiation. Detached homes are holding firm, semi-detached properties are moving fast, and townhouses offer the best long-term appreciation track record. The opportunity is real. So, are you ready to take action? Whether you're a first-time buyer, a seasoned investor, or someone looking to optimize your current mortgage, the time to move is now. Head to the description, click that Calendly link, and let's schedule a time to talk. Let's make your home ownership dreams a reality. Let's turn this market opportunity into your personal success story. Stay savvy, stay informed, stay knowledgeable, and until next time, may your investments flourish and your dreams of home ownership become a reality. Catch you in the next one.